Hey, Jonathan, come on. Let's play this TPACK game. Get in here.
Gotta go potty sometime.
I know. Hey,
all right.
All right, let's get started. So they said that we got to draw these strips. So what are these, like T and what are they?
C and P.
Oh, okay, cool. And didn't they say that we could add our own stuff, like stuff that might be unique to our district? Did they say that?
They did say that.
All right,
That's why there's the blank slips.
Give me the slips.
Oh, okay.
Give me one of those.
Well, shouldn't we find tree containers labeled C, the slips of paper listed basic content areas?
Huh?
So shouldn't we like pick one first to see? Because I mean, maybe they have accounted for some of the stuff we deal with.
They might have, but I know for a fact that at our school we have this really wicked pedagogical initiative called Fake and Bacon, and I know but if nobody else is doing it, so I gotta put that in there.
Right, fake and bacon, definitely.
Alright, okay. Alright. What about you guys? What about, so this is gonna go in which cup? C cup, right? Okay. Alright. What about technology? Jackie, don't you guys have something unique at your school?
Well, we are developing. We just got this new Death Star technology, and
cool.
we're really excited about it.
Cool.
So.
All right, write that down.
Fake and bacon, is that content or is that pedagogy?
Oh, that was pedagogy. You're right. Thanks for catching that.
Because I'm introducing this curriculum in my social studies class. It integrates everything. It's called basket weaving. It is literally
That's awesome.
They make a basket, but I'll explain it later.
Okay,
but
cool.
it is totally
Add
awesome.
it. Totally add it. All right, so I guess we're gonna play this like in 2 rounds, and the first time, I guess we draw two strips, and then we try to figure out the third leg, like what might work with that based on who we are and what we teach and stuff like that. All right, so do you want to play?
Yeah, let's
Play.
go.
All right. Oh, and you know what? It does say that if we come up with some good ideas, there's some links here that we can record our ideas. So, Jonathan, would you mind recording our ideas once we start playing?
Yeah, sure, let's do that.
Awesome.
And then we're supposed to like tell them who we are and what table and stuff, right?
Right. So what?
Okay.
Well, we're table 1. Oh, there's our link. Table 1. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Okay. I'm gonna draw. I'm drawing. What do we want to do? We want to do
technology.
T
technology. Okay. La, 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 la.
And this is
Okay. Technology.
We got
Google Docs. Shared documents. Okay. That's our technology. All right. What do we got?
do we draw curriculum or content next, or do we draw pedagogy next?
Doesn't matter. Actually,
All right,
that's the fun of the
Okay,
game.
cool. So let's draw. I really hope we get basket weaving because it's not basket.
what'd you get?
Use linear functions or inequalities to model and solve problems.
But-
Oh, I totally know this. This is like where you take like and draw like big lines and
Jonathan, we know you teach social studies. Jackie and I teach language arts, so we can't really do that content.
but
they said it was okay. They
Yeah,
said
we can
that
choose again.
oh, we can choose again.
Yeah, we don't
All right.
stuff. If it doesn't
Basket
fit who's at our
weaving,
table, we
basket
just do
weaving,
something
basket weaving.
different. It's cool.
Investigate and analyze the process responsible for the rock cycle. Oh, I know this one.
Well,
this
actually,
one's
to be
where
honest,
you.
I did teach science once, so I think I can do it. Do you want to go for it?
This is like that movie with Chris Rock, isn't it?
Not really, but I think we can handle this one. Do we want to try this one, or do we want to draw again?
Let's try this one.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
let's try this one.
All right, so we have shared documents, and we have investigate and analyze the process responsible for the rock cycle. So what we have to figure out was what would be a good pedagogical approach if we're using these 2 pieces of the puzzle. So we have the rock cycle, and we have a shared document. What do you think? What kind of pedagogical approach? Certainly, obviously, we're going to be doing some sort of group work or some kind of collaborative work. Maybe if we were doing a lab, and they were, doing some experiments with rocks.
Well, with Google Docs, why don't we just take and we make that lab, instead of doing individual lab reports, why don't we do a Google Doc that has each individual lab has 1 kind of rock or 2 kinds of rock in each group, and then we do an entire class collaboration. So we blow the lid off this whole collaboration cycle.
I like it. And then we could have each group maybe present their portion of the Google Doc, and then we would have people make comments on the other lab reports.
And they can do the comments. It's Control M in Google Docs to write a comment, and they can add in comments. And this could be like their notes for the end of chapter review.
Perfect.
Awesome.
All right, well, so let's record that real fast. Our three little things.
Okay.
So we drew
Google
Docs. We drew Rock Cycle.
Rock Cycle. Create class-wide Google Doc. Use comment features of Google Docs. Backspace. To what would we say? Add comments to elaborate on notes.
Yeah, class-wide, different
And-
rocks, lab report.
Can be used for end of chapter review for students. Anything else we want to add?
No, I think that's good.
Okay.
All right, so listen, I think we're getting close to time, so do you want to play the next
Yeah,
part?
let's
where
do
we,
real
or
quick,
we
real
do all
quick.
three? Or do
Yeah.
you want to do two?
Let's do all three
Let's
and
do
see
all
what
three.
happens.
Okay, let's do all three. So this time, we draw all three, but we're gonna do kind of what we did, but we're gonna see if we can come up with a lesson using these three instead of filling in the blank.
Well, for pedagogy, I got collaborative project.
Okay?
That's pretty universal.
Let's put it out there.
For content, I have identify the principles in North Carolina Constitution and local charters. Fantastic. I'm a social studies guy. I'm okay with that.
All right, perfect. And then I pulled out TI-84 calculators. So we can do a lesson, right? That we have to do it. This is the technology we have. This is the content we have, and this is the pedagogy we have. We have to do it, right?
No, we don't have to do it. And as a matter of fact, a friend of mine
What?
did a research thing with the TI-84 calculators in a social studies classroom and found out that it's actually so ineffective that it reduces learning. So it's probably not the good thing.
We don't have to use that
We don't-
technology
and-
to help
and
students learn
Probably
about
a bad
the
idea.
Constitution.
TI-84 calculators, I love mine, but it's not great for social
So I
studies.
have to think about what the kids need to learn and how I want to teach it or have that learning process take place. And
Yeah, I think that's
that
what they want
technology
us to
doesn't
do.
fit. Okay, so we can draw another technology?
Do it.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, let's see what we got this time. See if we can make it work. Oh, how about this? A smartboard.
Oh,
Yes.
smartboard.
So does this technology help? Do you think this would be the right technology to help students actually begin to master their understanding of the North Carolina Constitution? Does that seem right?
I think being social studies and being familiar with smartboard, I have a couple of ideas already in my head of how this can help influence students' learning positively
Okay.
in the classroom.
Well, tell me.
So, first of all, we can break up the parts of the Constitution
Okay.
individually. Then we can break up the students into groups, and then they
Right,
can
so we have a
use.
collaborative project.
So we
okay.
can have a collaborative project,
Uh-huh.
and let's say we have 4 groups. Each group looks at one part of the Constitution. Then we put it up. Each group's part of the Constitution on the board, and they can draw notes. And then the
Oh.
other groups can come up and draw connections and say, "Oh, this part connects
So
to
how they're
ours."
so they're sort of synthesizing different parts of the Constitution so that they also
Right.
finding Bloom's taxonomy. That's awesome.
Exactly. So I mean, that smartboard can really, plus you can save screenshots on the smartboard, so I can disseminate that as a review, so the students can get the notes they created,
Wow.
the collaborative notes they created,
All right, cool.
send it to them.
All right, so we're getting ready to go on a break now. So how about we record this really fast, or record our ideas really fast on the wiki page, and then I'm gonna run to the bathroom. You guys got this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, have
we'll
fun.
come back and play some more. Sounds good.
Collaborative project, divide into groups, use smartboard.